In this segment, I will be discussing about preparation of colloids in surface chemistry chapter. First one is Briggs arc method. This method is also known as electrical disintegration method. This process involves dispersion as well as condensation. Colloidal salts of metals such as noble metals such as gold, silver, platinum, etc. can be prepared by this method. In this method, an electric arc is struck between electrodes of the metal immersed in the dispersion medium. This is the dispersion medium and this is the ice bath. The intense heat produced vaporizes the metal, which then condenses to form particles of colloidal size. This is how the colloidal salts are prepared by this Briggs arc method. Next one is peptization. What is peptization? How will you define peptization? Peptization can be defined as the process of converting a precipitate into colloidal salt by shaking it with dispersion medium in presence of small amount of electrolyte. The electrolyte which is used for this purpose is called the peptizing agent. And this method is applied generally to convert a freshly prepared precipitate into a colloidal salt. And during peptization, the precipitate absorbs one of the ions of the electrolyte on its surface. And this causes the development of positive or negative charge on precipitates, which ultimately break up into smaller particles of the size of a colloid. So, peptization means conversion of precipitate into colloidal salt by shaking it with the dispersion medium in presence of small amount of electrolyte. Let's discuss some of the purification techniques of colloidal solutions. Here we will be discussing about dialysis, electrodialysis and then ultrafiltration. What is the need for the purification of colloidal solutions? This is because colloidal solutions, when they are prepared, they generally contain excessive amount of electrolytes and some other soluble impurities. While the presence of traces of electrolytes is necessary for the stability of the colloidal solution, larger quantities it will make the colloidal solution coagulate. Therefore, it is necessary to reduce the concentration of these soluble impurities to a requisite minimum. This process used for reducing the amount of impurities to a requisite minimum is known as purification of colloidal solution. First, let us discuss about dialysis. What is dialysis? What you will do in the case of dialysis, in the process of dialysis. Let us discuss that. Dialysis, it is a process of removing the dissolved substance from the colloidal solution by means of diffusion through a suitable membrane. Since the particles may be ions or smaller molecules, in a true solution, they will pass through animal membrane, that is the bladder or parchment paper or cellophane sheet, but not the colloidal particles. Hence, the membrane can be used for dialysis. The apparatus used for this purpose is called the dialyzer. A bag of suitable membrane containing the colloidal solution is suspended in a vessel, this is the vessel, in a vessel through which fresh water is continuously flowing. The molecules and ions diffuse through the membrane into the outer water and pure colloidal solution is left behind. This is how the impurities are removed through dialysis. Next, let us discuss about electrodialysis. What is the difference between dialysis and electrodialysis? What is the advantage? We can discuss. What happens in electrodialysis? Why electrodialysis is preferred? Ordinarily, the process of dialysis is quite slow. So, it can be made faster by applying an electric field. If the dissolved substance in the impure colloidal solution is only an electrolyte, if the impurities are only an electrolyte, we can use this process, electrodialysis process, since the process of dialysis is found to be quite slow in nature. The process is then, if we use this electric field, then the process is known as electrodialysis. The colloidal solution is placed in a bag of suitable membrane while pure water is taken outside. Electrodes are fitted in the compartment, cathode and anode. They are fitted in the compartment. The ions present in the colloidal solution migrate out to the oppositely charged electrodes. And next one is ultrafiltration. What is the difference between filtration and ultrafiltration? Let's see that. Ultrafiltration is the process of separating the colloidal particles from the solvent and soluble solutes present in the colloidal solution by specially prepared filters, which are permeable to all substances except the colloidal particles. Colloidal particles can pass through ordinary filter paper because the pore size is too large. However, the pores of filter paper can be reduced. How it can be reduced? It can be reduced in size by impregnating with collodion. What is collodion? That is, collodion is a 4% solution of nitrocellulose in a mixture of alcohol and ether. An ultrafilter paper may be prepared by soaking the filter paper in a collodion solution and then hardening by formaldehyde, and then finally we have to dry it. By using ultrafilter paper, the colloidal particles, they are separated from the rest of the materials, and ultrafiltration is found to be a slow process. To speeden up the process, pressure or suction is applied. The colloidal particles left on the ultrafilter paper, they are stirred with dispersion medium to get pure colloidal solution. These are the three methods of purification of colloids.